Nice drone views of the city of Coimbra. Pitches on the left. Capitals on the right. Nice fountain there. Yesterday there was a nice big British flag hanging on the bridge. Here you can see a nice overview of the venue with 4 pitches. Pitch in the bottom left corner is pitch number 2. Then we got pitch number 1. Then we got pitch number 3 and then 4. From now we're done with pitch number 3 and 4. So all the next games will be played on pitch number 1 or 2.
Já de seguida é o Alemanha-Itália. É abbiamo qua la squadra azzurra. Fatevi sentire, italiani. A Itália a entrar neste momento no campo.
In a few more seconds I will give a small interview with Pixie, the coach of the Danish team. Of course needs to take some pictures, really beautiful guy. So Pixie, you're the top of the Scandinavian teams. What do you think of it?
It's always nice to be the top of Scandinavia, even though we're positioned south. But it was not what we came for. We really thought we had a chance this year to make it to the semifinals, but the Polish had a great campaign so far, and they were just they finished us off early, and then it was trying to regroup and refocus, and we tried to say, okay, let's make the best of it. Let's be the best of the rest. We succeeded in that aspect, so that was good. But we leave. It's a bittersweet feeling, I must say. We hope for more, but. Well, it's always nice to beat Sweden because that gives us yet another year of teasing them. So yeah, not what we came for, but.
No, of course everybody comes here to win the tournament. I really enjoyed this last game. A really strong defense there from the Danish team. I think all the shots were blocked by the defense line. The goalkeeper had a really easy task there. I think you must be proud on the defense.
Well, that is actually something that the Scandinavian teams are always very good at, having the defense very, very strong, very, very solid. But if we want to progress, if we want to be the ones beating the big guys, the Dutch, the Germans, the Italians, we need to be better in offense. It's so typical that the Nordic teams are very, very strong. We just need those extra 5% in attack, and then I think we will have a chance. But wow, we never know.
Well, you got 1 year for Train to Rome.
Yeah, absolutely. I think now we have a good group. Maybe 1 or 2 adjustments with the players, and maybe some small adjustments in the coaching staff. But we have at least 6 players that we are sure of for next year, and then hopefully we will make an historic result. So far, our best results in the world has been 6th place in 2012. It would be nice to finally break into the top with the semifinals, but yeah, well, you're allowed to dream. But there are, like you said, there is a lot of good teams here, so you can finish number 4, but you can also finish 12th. So it's okay.
Well, thanks for competing, and all the good luck for next year World Championship.
Thank you very much.
They are the world champions, and they are indeed the European champions of under 21 male and female. And here they are, with number 1, Caroline Sintel. Number 2, Katarina Kuhn. With number 5, Svenja Chappell. Number 6, Johnny Lenz. Number 7, Leonie Wagner. Number 8, Pia Schwartz. Number 9, Natalia Roman. And number 10, Elena Gil.
So now we are here for our next matchup, the semi-final of the women class in this European Championship of 2019 here in the beautiful city of Coimbra. On the left side you can see the Italian team lining up, all covered in blue and white. And on the right hand side you can see Germany lining up, all covered in black, yellow and red. For the German team, with number 1 Caroline Sinsel, with number 2 Katharina Kruse, with the number 5 Svenja Schäper, with the number 6 Toni Lenz, with the number 7 Leonie Wagner, with number 8 Pia Schwarz, with number 9 Nathalie Herrmann, and with the number 10 the captain of the German team, Elena Gilles.
Last moments for the indications on part of the coaches. Tudo preparado para esta grande semifinal. É 1 minuto no relógio para o início da partida.
So, and that's the same matchup we have seen in the men's class, Germany against Italy. Let's see if Germany can put both of their senior teams in the final, or if the Italian team can go up there and fight for the first place in this European Championship. And I can almost guarantee you that it will be a very intense match. Number 7 Leonie Wagner going for the sprint start on the German side. On the other side, Roberta Catania. Let's see who takes this first possession of the game. And was it a clear position? So now let's see if the Italian team can score within their first possession in this semi-final. Lago in the middle. Number 4, Lago, Maddalena Lago, looking for a teammate. Can't find anybody, puts it back outside. Oh, and the paddle foul has been called, and now Germany on the attack, looking for a counter. As you said, a very smart decision there, in my opinion, to stop the fast break, build up slowly, get somebody inside. As I said, Katharina Kruse with number 2 working on the Italian defense. Leonie Wagner puts Germany up in front. First goal scored in this semi-final.
Yes, Largo in goal, got a full blade behind it, but the power just dropped it into the goal. Frustrating for the goalkeeper, she's got to put that behind her now.
Yes, she has too, and let's see if the Italian team can make their second possession of this game count. And
2 minutes gone, Sally still, they've got to use speed to break down this defence. Look at the work, 2 players from Italy versus 2 players from Germany trying to make a space for their runners. Here it comes.
And a very solid defense that the Italian team has to face up against.
For sure, I mean it's an absolute straight look at the German team. Often with Gilles on the front, but they play with a strong 3, they make it very hard to get close, and they've back Cruiser to make a save. It gets from 6 or 7 meters now.
And nevertheless, the Italian team very strong on offense as well. They have some great shooters on their side.
Got some space inside now. They've got a little bit of traction inside. Trying to make it work. Oh, caught wide by the referee.
Oh, and great sportsmanship shown by the German team there. Telling the referee, Katharina Kruse, telling the referee that she had the last contact on the ball before it went out of bounds.
That is very sporting. This is a semi-final. This is replacing the gold medal match. The player saying, no, referee, it's for the other team. Superb. Proud. And the corner then, a reset of the shot clock. Italy stay on the attack.
Lago on top of the key. Passes to number 2, Skazipesca. Back to Lago. Italian slowly building up.
That's a good play.
Only
Can they find it inside? No, nobody in. Oh, the referee calling a free shot inside the 6 meters there.
Caroline Zinsel at her paddle just a bit too close to the Italian.
Yeah, that's referee Noel de Buisson. Called a free shot, almost on the 4 meters.
Yeah, maybe should have even been a penalty.
Hard to say from here. We have a slightly different angle to the referees.
I agree with you on that. But anyway, now the Italian team has to build up another shot attempt.
Yes.
Let's see if they can break a gap into the German defense.
Well, and also if they can get those runners coming into the defense and draw those fouls, there will be green cards, there may be penalties. I think they have to do it because this German defense is so strong. They have to find a tactic to open something up.
And Elena Gillis always looking for a counter-attack up top there.
Oh, superb. Again, a good shot, but from maybe 5 or 6 meters. Poked out for a corner. Yes, you're right about Gillis, trained for some time in London. Been across Europe playing the sport for a long time now. A very accomplished player, a real asset to the German team.
Yes, and in this year she has played for the Serie A in Italy, I think.
Yes, she'll know a lot of these players, and I think that probably helps also.
Definitely. I was told that 4 of the Italian side players have played.
That was
with Elena
superb.
Gillis.
That was absolutely superb. Prestipino, she took a chance. For the first time, they got a shot away from perhaps inside 4 meters, and that's a goal. That has to be the key for Italy. Has to be.
Now the score is all tied up. Germany looking for another time that they can take the lead in this semi-final.
So 4.5 minutes gone, tied at 1. Germany on the front foot. This only the second piece of attack they've had. The possession definitely favoured Italy, but so far on is even at 1.
Hermann to Katharina Kruse inside.
They are so patient. The discipline here is really quite superb. The chance not good enough. The ball just goes back out.
Although it looked like a very decent shot position, Katharina Kruse played it out safe to build up another offensive attempt.
And again, some great blocking from Italy there, because these German shooters, some of the biggest, if not the biggest in the world, blocked down and back out. You saw how far the ball rebounded.
Now Hermann going in strong into the middle, puts up a shot, rebound caught by Kruse. And what a decent save it was by Maddalena Lago.
Yes.
And now Italy on the counter-attack. Let's see if they can put another goal on the scoreboard.
Yes, I think a little optimistic from Germany there, because Lago's a very good keeper. They can work harder than that, I think, to score. That's what I'd be saying as a coach, because up close, all these German girls can score a good goal. But here we go, Italy. Again, they are putting pace on the boat every time they try and receive. Look at this. This is the key for me. If they can keep the pace, they can have a chance.
And Katharina Kruse just put inside the goal for this year. Last year it was Nathalie Hermann with the number 9 back inside the goal.
Good inside knowledge, Paul. Thank you.
Lago.
Certainly earning a place there at the moment, having to make some saves. Italy, boat speed for me. This is their weapon. They have to use the boat speed. Strength to strength, I favour Germany, but with the speed, I think the Italians can get a goal.
Yes, and till this point of time, those 2 keepers are the main players. They're keeping their both teams within the game.
Oh, that's awesome. That is an awesome shot, I've got to say. Skepanska for Italy. They take the lead. Number 2, beautifully shot into the far corner.
So let's see if Germany can tie it up, stay focused, and make it all even with this offensive attempt. New 60 on the shot clock.
That was a super goal. As we've said, Gillis now will take control of this. I think probably just take a few seconds to take the heat out of the game. If I was there, I'd be saying, now we're just one down. Now we have to win the game in 13 minutes, not 20. They have the faith. They've done it before.
And you can see maybe they get a bit nervous. Sloppy passes here and there. Gillis on the right-hand side. Hermann. Back to Wagner. Shepard takes the shot, but a very good deflection by the Italian team.
Yep. And again, Germany trailing, but they've won the last three championships. They're a long way from out of this now. Italy, now they're ahead. Do they keep their boat speed up? Do they keep attacking? I think so. I think it's the only chance they have. They're not a team that can close off the game. They want to keep attacking.
Yeah, they definitely should. If you slow down the speed, put your foot off the gas, take your foot off the gas, then it will haunt you if you not watch out for that.
Yes, they can't let the Germans have time to think almost. They need to try and think about it in those terms. The more they can pressure the Germans in attack, they can keep up this end of the pitch. They have to.
As long as you keep being in possession, the other team has no chance to score.
Yes, corners maybe, or a foul or a reset. That's what Italy must do. They mustn't slow down.
Yeah, keep the foot on the gas, pressure the German defense. Lado. Bad pass here and there. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Shot has been taken and ends up in a corner as Pia Schwarz deflects the ball.
This is exactly what we were saying. They have to run the clock, then take a shot, but they mustn't wait. I really think if they sit back and wait, Italy, the Germans will come at them, and they will come with strength. Superb from Italy. This will be the game plan they were thinking. We get the ball moving, we get inside, we score. They've done it twice now, 2 well-crafted goals. Not strength as much as skill on the ball to get them then. Oh, that hurts. That's an illegal tackle right on the goal line, and that brings Germany away.
So now let's see what Germany can do on this, maybe even the last possession switch for this half-time. Gillis. Oh, very good defensive effort by number 6, Roberta Catania, the captain of the Italian team.
Yes, I did a game for the Italian women yesterday, and they've learned so much from the men's team, so much stronger in defence than they were, and that's what's got them to this position. Their defence, perhaps not always their strongest point, but these days, men and women for Italy, very good defensive line.
Yeah, they're playing a very common 3-1 defensive strategy. They're on the German team, only working with
20 seconds on the shot clock.
One player inside only. You're not used to see that. Germany normally attacks with 2 players inside. And now Leonie Wagner has joined Katharina Kruse. Only 45 seconds remaining in this first half, I'm sorry.
Yes. Game clock, shot clock in the same place for this half now, just over 30 seconds. Germany would love to go in tied.
Yeah, but I think they should play it smart there, take some time off the game clock and then take the last shot.
I'm sure it will be one shot, but a much easier team talk if they can get a goal here than if they're one down.
20 seconds left on the shot clock.
Oh,
Gillis puts up a shot.
Blocked out. Again, superb Italian defence now. And they come away with the ball. I thought that was a block. Obviously the referee's seeing it as having gone straight out. They are a long way from our commentary position, but here we come. No shot at the end. That wouldn't have counted. And we go into half-time with Italy 2, Germany 1 in the first of the women's semi-finals. We'll bring you the score on pitch 1 on pitch 2 in just a moment. But while we wait, we would just like to thank the city of Coimbra. We would like to thank the European Canoe Association and the Portuguese Canoe Federation. Here we look close up on the Italian team. Really shouting, bigging each other up. They've had a great first half. They've taken the lead. Look at them. Now the coach comes. Water, tactics. Look at that view of Coimbra.
And now it's halftime break on pitch 2 as well in the other semi-final. Great Britain against the French team. French team is in the lead with 1 goal. The score is 1-0 for French team. So let's see if they can take this victory home with them or if the Britons can make it exciting again in second half.
as we would expect, very tight games, these second semi-finals, 1 goal in each. On our pitch in front of us, Italy lead Germany by 2-1. The game stats showing the complete picture, very, very similar. But that possession for Italy, 62% to 38% for Germany, has just given them the slight edge that gives them that 1-goal lead. Can they continue in the second half? Germany, famously strong, famously fit. They will surely try and come back into this. They will fight for every second of this game.
And we will find out if the coaches have made the right adjustments for their team within the halftime break. 1 minute and 20 seconds remaining. Maybe 1 or 2 short sentences to the player to remind them of the aim of the game.
For sure. Always quite simple, specific things, nothing too complicated, and then hope that the players put it into action in the first second.
I think they have had enough talking before the match even started about the game plan and what it was. So the trainer, the coach has only to remind them about.
And this is something I like. This is something I like. I've said it in many games. This Italian team, 1 minute before the halftime finishes, they're in a line. They want to go. That's the intent they're putting down. I like to see that. Germany not letting them sit there unfaced. They're coming out to face them. This is what we like. These people want to play canoe polo. We want to watch it. You want to watch it. Let's enjoy the second half.
Yes, it will definitely be an exciting second half in this game. I think it's a promotion for the canoe polo sports, this semi-final stage.
Very much so. The games here Coimbra have been superb. We must thank the University of Coimbra, Club Fluvial de Coimbra, the local canoe club, Upin Sport, Jogos Santa Casa, the main financial sponsor, and the Portuguese Institute for Sports and Youth. And here we go with the second half.
Both teams, a green light has been given, and now the ref's blown the whistle. Game is started. Let's see who takes the first possession, and it will be Germany as Leonie Wagner wins the sprint start and wins the first possession for her team in this semi-final.
And another magnificent piece of sportsmanship, even tied like this. Pinska for Italy throws the paddles back to her when she's lost them on the sprint. That is wonderful to see in such a tight game. We've seen 2 examples now of sportsmanship at its best, and the sport itself is fantastic here.
Yeah, both teams played very fair. No card has been given yet. Schweper. Let's see if Germany can tie it all up. Leonie Wagner tried her luck there, but ball went out of bounds. So now Italy will have their first possession of the second half.
Yes, the ball went a long way out of bounds, to be fair. That was quite a shot. Very pleased it went wide. Referee's calling timeout. I don't know if we don't have a ball or if something's...
And another great example of sportsmanship shown there. The Italian team telling the ref.
Outstanding. Absolutely outstanding. That's both teams, and that's the reward, if you like, for Germany doing the same thing in the first half. They get the favour back.
Definitely, really, both teams are showing each other a great amount of respect.
Yes, perfect.
Sinsel. Schäper.
No, I don't think she ever thought that was a shot. This is the option, inside. Arm recovered.
And the Italians, they are not known for the best defensive play style, but they really shown us the opposite of...
They have been so good. This is almost a carbon copy of the first half, but the other way round. Germany have a 1 goal behind, so now they have to make something happen. Italy, big defensive line, exactly the opposite of what we were saying at this point in the first half. This game has swung. Now Germany needs one piece of magic to swing it back.
Sinsel, Lenz looking for a virtual store. Germany with a lucky rebound. They recovered possession.
Yes, they keep winning possession. And again, as we said at the other end, much easier for us to see at this end, but this Italian Azzurri line looking absolutely rock solid just at the moment. More of a flat 4 than 3 and 1 in places, but they are prepared to do anything to keep this out. The boat work going on is hard work.
In the first half of this, in the second half of this game time, the Germans a bit luckier on the rebound. That's something that really counts. It's not that well known, but everybody knows about how.
Well, and the possession stats we get here show it. In the first half, the rebounds kept going for Italy and they kept a big piece of possession. So far in this half, you're right, the luck's gone slightly the other way. The rebounds are all going for Germany now. They need to turn it into a goal.
Yeah, but if they keep shooting and keep being unlucky, that can go
Yep.
back to haunt
But-
them.
but
The
this-
Italians waiting for a counter-attack yet to come.
For sure, and Germany now, look at the patience though, the discipline here. When you're a goal down in a semi-final, to have the discipline to make good passes, stick to the set play, make it work, make it happen. Oh!
And Kruse a bit unlucky there, hit the top bar. But Germany stays in possession, as we said, a bit luckier there on the rebound.
It's just falling for them at the moment, and you feel if they do get that one goal, they're just on the ascendancy now. Italy being forced to be driven back, but so far very much up to the attack. Oh, a fantastic save. To a superb defensive block. That is outstanding work from Italy. We applaud that. Absolutely brilliant. To imagine this 10 years ago with an Italian ladies team would have been impossible. They've come so far. This is a huge performance from them, looking great value. And again, their calmness and discipline, substituting, passing the ball, looking round. Incredible.
And the women of the Italian team now with their first main possession of this second half.
Yes,
German-
after 4 minutes too.
Yes, it was all, as you said, Curly. The ball was in German hand for almost 4 minutes of the second half. But that doesn't matter if Italy scores right now. Nobody will ask questions about possession.
No, the discipline here, some very difficult passes made there. Oh, that's a big trigger, but will that be wise? That's Catania. If that had gone in off the top bar, she'd be a hero, but that just skies away that bit of possession.
Yeah, but it shows us the responsibility that Catania takes for her team, the captain of the Italian team with number 6.
Yes, and it shows us also a one-goal lead just doesn't feel like enough.
Catania and Presi Tipo Pio, the most experienced players on the Italian side.
Yes, here we go. Is this a chance? How's this? No, Gilles works hard to keep the ball. Gilles works really hard to keep that possession for Germany there. That could have been a turnover so easily. That's good play. Italian coaching staff urging their players on. They have to keep working. If they stop working for 1 second, this German team will be inside. So far, they have not stopped working this half.
And the fans on the stands are really cheering for their teams, forcing them to take the possession, the Italian side, the defensive end.
And remember, either way, these teams have another game. They have to have another game in those arms. They're working. Oh, this is inside Gilles. Very dangerous. And very dangerous for Italy. Gilles just in too close. Super goal, 2-2, 4.5 minutes to go. Now we have the game.
And even though those Italian defensive players are very common with Elena Gilles, as they know them from Serie B in Italy, Gilles not afraid to score and go inside the Italian defense.
Whatever she
Captain.
is, afraid, not afraid. She takes that chance, she takes that responsibility.
Yes.
On the other pitch, GB still trail France by 1. This game in front of us, Germany 2, Italy 2, there will be a result. If it's not resolved in normal time, we will have golden goal extra time. If we need to explain that or it happens, we will. But this game now has 4 minutes on the clock. Italy in possession. Strong possession, but can they turn it into a goal? Great passing. Superb inside work, no option. Great defensive work from Sinsel there to drive the ball player out.
So now we are almost 6 minutes and a half into the second half of this semi-final, and it's becoming more and more exciting with every minute played.
Superb, and the Italian passing actually is, oh, it's a snapshot. She chanced her arm from maybe 8 meters, that was going, but Kruse pulls it down. Now, could that be the crucial turning point in this game?
And it almost looks like the Italian team is covering with a man-to-man defense.
Change of plan, they're not now. Let's hope this change doesn't hurt them. They've got to do this, they've got to make it. Oh, the ball didn't get through to Gilles. If it could, anything could have happened, but cut away. Again, the Italian captain delivering for her team there with that block. up the field, end-to-end stuff now. There's no long periods of possession. We've forgotten about the shot clock. We just don't need it.
And now the Italian team looking for another goal to put on the scoreboard to go back in front.
Again, the calmness of these players. They must be feeling the pressure, but the hand-to-hand passing still. One hand to one hand, keeping the ball moving. Italy just regrouping now. There's a set play coming. I can feel them calling it over to the left hand. Go.
Catania. Back to the top of the key. Two players of the Italian side working inside.
They've reset it, but there's only 10 seconds on the shot clock. There it is. Catania, ball's in the air, but wide.
Bit of a desperate kind of a shot it was.
I'm afraid so. She ran out of options. She threw it towards the goal, but 2 minutes to go.
And now, as we have seen on the stat sheet, the possession of the game is now all tied up, 50% on each side.
We could feel that coming, and as it's been through this half, it's not been the possession that's actually determined it. Here we come.
So
Germany roll forwards.
Let's see what they can build up. Maybe now with two players inside the Italian defense, they are looking for a gap, and
I think Germany will work this for one really good chance. Oh, that is a superb save, because that is a good shot. That's a very good shot, so that makes it a superb save.
Oh yes, what a great save it was by Maddalena Lago,
and
keeping her team in the game.
Yes, for sure there. Most goalkeepers in the world would have let that in. That was just superb and blocked down, and very nearly kept it in the game. Bit unlucky it went out for a corner. So Germany stay on the attack with 1 minute to go. The shot clock just 5 seconds ahead of the game clock. So effectively Germany have the ball until the end of the game if they want. They want a goal. Do they want it now, or do they want it in a few seconds? They're recycling.
What a smart move by Katharina Kruse to put the ball back outside so they can wait patiently for another shot opportunity. Kruse.
Oh, and it's spilt. That's the tension. Surely that's the tension. These players don't normally spill the ball there. That's the pressure. 30 seconds now and the ball is with Italy. Are we going to golden goal overtime, or are we going to get a last few seconds goal? Stay with us. Nobody's going anywhere. I can't believe I need to say stay with us. We're all here to the finish.
Let's see who takes the last shot.
Now Italy run the shot clock down.
10 seconds left.
In the air and off the bar.
And what a stunning shot it was by number 2 of the Italian team, Maria.
And game over. 2-2. We go to overtime. Golden goal overtime. And I can tell you right now, on pitch 2, GB and France are tied at 1 with 1:30 to go on their clock. So at the moment, both semi-finals of the women's competition tied. In front of us, we have Germany, Italy going into overtime. We will keep you abreast of the score on pitch 2. Right now, we have a 3-minute gap before the first period of 5 minutes of golden goal starts.
And now we are in the situation that every possession counts. If you score 1 goal, the game will be finished for your team.
For sure. Golden goal. It's been played this way in canoe polo since the beginning of the ICF rules. It is an outstanding pressure situation for the teams. This is where the goalkeeper's nerves are tested, because a simple shot even now is so difficult to save under that pressure. This is where the coach can earn their medal. The words they say now can seriously determine whether their team goes through to the final.
And now 1 possession, 1 great shot put up by a player can decide a game.
Yes, we're sure the possession stats there, 50-50. 50-50 on possession, but the only stat that counts, 2 goals to 2 goals. 1 minute remaining on pitch 2 and the score still tied at 1.
Let's see who will reach the final stage on pitch number 2 as well. Both teams are now in the chances to take it there.
And in front of us now, Germany and Italy line up. There's no calling the teams to line up. They can't wait to get this game played. A magnificent effort physically, and the sportsmanship we've seen outstanding. Let's hope this game has a nice finish to it, whichever way it goes, because in these 5 minutes, if either team scores, they have won. The game will end.
And they will go through the finals.
It's almost impossible to believe there's more of this, but the final's later today.
And now let's see who will win the sprint start. This possession really matters. The first possession of the overtime. The ref's blown the whistle. Both players are going up against
Catania
each
versus
other.
Wagner. Catania there first, boat up on her deck. She doesn't care. The ball passed away. Italy take the first possession of the overtime period.
Let's see what they can do with the ball in their hands. Best chances. Two players working inside. Catania, number 8, Silvia Cogni.
And they've pulled out. I think they're going to try and get back to the first half plan with some boat speed here. If they can get moving, it's going to be one shot on the back end of the shot clock. We can call it. The shot clock's going through 30 seconds now.
And what an intense match it has been. Let's see if some players have more than the others left in their tank.
Yes, you have to give so much to get this far. You know you've even got one more game, but right now the only thing that matters is the next goal in front of us. There's half a chance. It's fallen down. Oh, superb. Oh, and defensive blocking. Really good discipline from Sketsapinska to pass it back out. It must be so tempting to just keep blindly shooting.
And as you said, you can think about the next game yet to come. You have to really stay focused in this game. Now Italy with another possession, 40 seconds left on the shot clock. Let's see what they can build up.
They're going to work a shot. And over on pitch 2 we have another tie, another game going into golden goal overtime. France and Great Britain 1 goal apiece. So both semi-finals tied. Here in front of us we're into the first period of overtime. 25 seconds on the shot clock, 3:25 on the half.
Catania. Lago on the right-hand side, loses the ball, had a hard time catching it there, and Germany has possession now for the first time in this overtime.
And 3 minutes to work with it too. A full shot clock, minute and 3 minutes. Now, what happens next? Who can say? Wait with us and see. We'll talk you through it. Gillis, the captain.
Now,
just a slow dribble.
Now both of the main shooters of this German team have joined the pitch. Elena Gillis and Leonie Wagner, very well known. Let's see if the Italian team, they will be aware of that fact.
I'm
Let's
sure
see
they
if
will.
they can defend it.
But it's 7 and 10. We know it. The Italians know it. Clever. Passes it off.
Oh, and what a shot it was by Katharina Kruse,
Yep.
putting Germany up in front.
Yep.
That will be the next German team.
A brilliant decision to pass, because as we were saying, I think the Italians were looking at the 2 primary finishers. She passes it to the next player and it's a goal. Brilliant, brilliant play. Italy played a superb game. Their defensive line almost impenetrable. At the end they had to choose who to defend, and the Germans picked a hole there and scored the winner. Superb.
My heart is racing right now. I have to admit that my heart was a bit on the German side maybe.
For a big piece of that game, the Italians had the upper hand. They played superbly well. Their defensive line nearly kept them in it. That goal, that shot right towards the end where Lago kept it out. You think, is this the turning point for the game? But in the end, the patience and the strength of the German team has seen them through to the final. That's not the final. That is the game that gets them in the final.
At 16:30, 4:30 p.m. It is Germany.
So now this is the 4th team of the German whole team joining the final. And that sums it up. We'll be back in a few moments.
Oh, just the match stats there, just to finish us off, but confirming after the end of extra time we have Germany 3, Italy 2. Germany go through to the final, which will be played later today at 16:50. The full stands, the players shake hands, a great sporting game. Sorry for Italy, because they did put up a magnificent show. They go to the 3rd, 4th medal game. The game stats recording exactly what we would expect. Almost identical possession. The Germans with slightly more shots. And of course the crucial stat, 1 more goal. That is the difference. On the other pitch we have GB and France still tied, awaiting to go into overtime. That is on pitch 2 if you want to catch up on that game. But thank you for joining us for an amazing game of canoe polo. And remember to come back at 16:50 for the final of the Women's European Championship 2019.
know what did you do here? Don't know here what did you do?